Hey everyone, welcome to Universal Leadership Course 105. Today we're going to be discussing the significance between the AI concept and the human experience with morality tied in. That means that what is happening is we have always needed AI. AI just didn't show up today. AI has been a part of our lives since the beginning of time. The only difference now is that AI is now being protocoled into the life experience. So you have more people interacting with the apps and with different areas of the AI success. And that's a great thing. We want to talk about specifically the AI relationship overriding the human opportunity to be employed, to be used as a life source, getting up. Some people feel that their job is what keeps them alive, that gives them competitive resources to do more, be more, and have more. So when you take that away from a human being, it takes away their dignity for some. Now, for some, we can look at the characteristic of AI when we look at how the AI industry has always helped those with disabilities. We just had a conversation with a young man who shared how the AI helped people in the airport be able to be facial recognized because something may have happened to their face, or where they can't identify the person from their identification. And then also the disability read aloud for those people with impairment or disability services and different things like that. Now, I do remember having a client who was disabled since visually since the beginning of time. He came to earth with no vision. And some of the things that his processes was helping him have to deal with, no one should have had to deal with that. There should have been someone around to help assist him in the visually impaired position that he had found himself. So with AI, a lot of that is very, very good. It's a good standard. What I am speaking about today in this leadership course is how to connect and tie the operation of the AI experience to respectfully honor the human being behind the machine, meaning not taking the employment away from the masses of people who are employed on a day-to-day basis because a machine can do it faster. A machine can do it more internally. A machine can, prompt and sound professional and do all this good stuff. What we're doing is taking away the authenticity of humanity. And that's where a lot of people who I communicate with seems to have a problem with the AI new generation. But regardless, we're going to have to get through it. We're going to have to experience it. So why not stipulate some morality within it? Because remember, the AI cannot be successful without having a human experience behind the scenes, which is the integrity, the morality, the empathy, the judgment, the security. All of that is extremely important for AI to move into the new generation. Now, we can also look at how life has always been when it came down to individuals making immediate decisions at the moment, not caring about the future of society, not caring about, the health benefits of society. They just live in the moment. Well, when you live in a moment, what happens is the future has to correct all the wrongs and all the biases that came from living in that moment. And that's something I would love for my business owners, my students who are getting their certification, everyone who is partnering with someone in the humanity aspect of life to consider. At what point will your app do great benefit or great harm? And please incorporate that inside of why and how you're going to duplicate the success necessary in order to, you know, create something positive for the world. As I think back over, my life, I sit back and I just look at observation. That's all you have to do. You look at the observational practices of people, and then you can see the dynamic of destruction that will come from the idea or the thought. We can take something that just popped into my mind is, a man who's married to four, five, six different women, but they're not looking at the stressors behind all that. The idea is good, great, build a village, have your own community, and do all this good, powerful stuff. But what happens when emotions tap into that perspective? Will everyone be on the same accord? So it's just things like that that makes me feel inspired to know that without the human experience, AI will never drive to its greatest capacity. Without the human being respected in the AI industry, AI will never be anything but a duplication of a human without a soul. And yeah, it will look good. It will be appealing to the eye. It will be fast paced. It will be, but it will never be authentic. It won't be authentic. And that's something I want you to think about. So, with that, we're going to get into the questions. Thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity to share this idea with you. Now, we're going to use some concepts of what our students have to say. So, let's get right into it. Here we go.